Hello and welcome to PRI Radio Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cordy, with my other host, Brad Miller, and we have another host, Aaron Matthews.
All right. Here. Sorry about my echo. We're having some technical difficulties. Basically, this episode is just an introduction. Give you a little view about what this podcast really is about. And we hope that you enjoy it. And we'll be right back.
Make your way.
Wouldn't be too much to say. Overstate, you're welcome. You're welcome here no more. Wouldn't be too late for apology. Wouldn't be too late to ask. Wouldn't be too late. With every ounce of blood, you wish you could kill me. Would it be too much to say? Overstate, you're welcome here no more. Would it be too late for apologies? Would it be too late to say? The right to ask for forgiveness. Would it be too much for me? Apologize.
here. PRI, basically, that is promoting local bands, reviewing the husky on the market, and interviewing with your favorite local bands. I'll go ahead and head it off to Andrew to start off our reviews of the Line 6 HD Pod 500X.
Well, from my knowledge, that is a very phenomenal foot pedal.
It really
is. For any guitarist that's really looking for something that's quick and easy, not at first. I mean, it takes some time from what I noticed from you and Zach. I mean, I'm even planning on getting one for vocals at some point. It's $500, and it's really set up after you set all your doodads and gadgets and your tones and everything the way that you want them. It's just a simple click of the button, and you can do anything that you want to do. And it's even compatible with vocals. So, I mean, that's like one-stop shop gear right there for any guitarist or vocalist that want to really get some tones or some sounds going on with their music and don't want to spend an arm and a leg to build a rack.
I totally agree. And the one thing I really like most about the HD 500X is that there are some tones that are downloadable. So basically, you just go to the Line 6 website, and you're able to go there and download tones that other people have created. You can even upload your own tones for other people to download. It also comes with a nice little software to upload on your PC, so you can alter your tones through your PC to then upload to that foot pedal. Now, the main difference between the Pod HD 500 and the HD 500X really is just the amount of storage it has, and it's got a lot more tube comps and other virtual stomp boxes, if you will. A really good overall machine. I recommend it to any guitarist and or vocalist that needs to get a good tone for not a whole lot of money. Next on the list.
Really quick.
Yo.
Chime in. Totally need to comment on the band that was just playing. We didn't even introduce who was playing. Just
you
wanted
are correct.
That is a band that we have played with in the past. Our band, 1,000 Ghosts. They are called Visions of the Seventh Eye.
Okay.
Pretty legit guys. I enjoyed when we played with them. They got a really nice heavy tone to them, but the vocalist seems to be very diverse with his vocals. And really quick here, I'm going to pull up some information for you about the band.
While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and go to our next subject matter of product reviews. The next thing on the list I've got, there's a new guitar from Ibanez, and it comes with a mini controller with it. I'm pulling it up now.
While he's pulling that up, Andrew, you could definitely tell us about the Vision of the Seventh Eye.
Touché. Well, Visions of the Seventh Eye is a local Tennessee band from Lewisburg. Lewisburg, Tennessee.
Geography, not your strong point.
I know, right? History is my strong point.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a vocalist, not a geologist.
5-piece band. They got themselves a nice little Facebook page under Visions of the Seventh Eye, and I do believe they have a Bandcamp available to review their music. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. But you guys should really check them out. They have a few songs out, and then they're finishing up their CD, so it'll be released soon, and I'll get further information to you guys later on upcoming shows for them if you enjoyed their tunes.
Visions of the Seventh Eye. Didn't we play with them at the end?
TFG.
TFG, okay.
We played with Paradise and Ruins, Behold the Slaughter, and Sic Semper Tyrannus, which unfortunately Sic Semper Tyrannus had a guitarist leave from them, so they are not doing anything at the moment. But still, should totally check out the music that they did have. It's still good. Really great guys, too. While Brad's looking up that product information, I'm just going to go ahead and bring up another song to listen to. This song is called Labyrinth by Field on Fire.
Like watching to lost everything we've lost. So fragile, yet you left me with none. My hand leads to nothing. Burning my heart while will fall to the ground. My very belongs. Burning my heart while will bow. Right where it belongs. This is the poison. This is the poison. It's from the inside out, breaking down my flesh. Like eating What's up and down, I will never take this thing. When we're scattered, the only thought that remains, I will not make it nor I will never get this night. I will not make it to the point of life. I will stand again with 12 and 9. And I don't need to pretend I intend solely for this purpose. The stars are pointing now. Your world will bow. How does it feel to be tapped? Summer, you will not witness. Say to us all now is loud. When all alone you are showing lies as trap. Why trespasses of life they against you? What I am, listening to nothing. Your entire world will bow. Right where it belongs. To the point of life, I will stand again with 12 and 9. And I don't need to pretend I intend solely for this purpose. The stars are pointing on.
All right, welcome back, guys. This is Aaron. Here with Andrew. We got Brad. Andrew's mouthing me something, and he knows I can't read lips for shit.
I told her to say PRI Radio Broadcast.
Yeah,
Podcast.
there's that. That's where we are. We are podcasting for PRI Radio.
For all you wonderful, great, awesome underground bands that are not getting the recognition that you deserve, we are here to bring the power of the airwaves back to you.
Yeah, so like if you're out there listening, you're probably on YouTube because that's where you're going to find us. You should definitely leave us a comment or send us a message and we'll get you that promotion no charge. Like we want to make this show something great.
We want to make it for you guys, for the musicians. The scene of the underground, from what I've noticed, it's basically dead. And you guys, somebody needs to try to rekindle the spark of the local underground music scene everywhere. And what we're here to do is to help broadcast your stuff to make sure that people get to hear you. Free promotion all day, guys. Free promotion all day.
Just call us the defibrillator.
Also, just adding this in, I know we said free, but I'm also saying this. If you care to make any donations at all, we will be setting a PayPal up at some point in time, so you can make donations so we can upgrade our stuff, so we can broadcast better and we can broadcast more, and we will be able to bring your music to more people. So, there's that.
So I see Brad had some issues finding the Ibanez guitar he was telling us about. You got anything else for us, Brad?
Well, I totally just gave up on that. I tried my best to find it, but it just wouldn't come up.
Quitters never win.
Well, true.
Well, I can give a little tidbit and a review on the Focusrite 2i2, Scarlett 2i2 audio interface, along with the Scarlett Studio CM25 studio microphone and the KRK Rocket 5s. I recently just set up my own home recording studio, which we are using for this podcast. Besides Brad, he's over at his house doing his thing. For the cost of it, I went through sweetwater.com, excellent customer service. They even added candy with my order, and they made sure they called me before my order was sent out to confirm the information, and then they called again after I received the product to make sure that everything was running smoothly. Great customer service, great audio interface. It performs beyond what I could dream of. The KRK Rocket 5s, fucking phenomenal. And the Scarlett Studio CM25 microphone it's perfect if you're wanting to do more melodic type of music. If you want to do some singing, that's awesome. If you want to do some screaming, that's awesome. It can handle all of it. It's a 2-channel mixer, and it's just awesome.
Dude, I can vouch for those KRKs. You've got them turned all the way down, and they blow me like through the wall.
Yeah.
I think if we ever had problems with our neighbors, I could just turn those up and set them at the window and be like, hey.
Yeah. Awesome little thing. Even though I have the KRK Rocket 5s plugged into my mixer to do all that, and I'm also able to run my sound from my computer into the audio interface into the speakers, so I can just do every normal everyday things and still hear it through the speakers. But I have to turn it all the way down when I have it connected to the record player, because you can't hear anybody talk because of how loud they are. They're amazing.
But who needs to hear people talk? You got the music,
right? It's all about the music.
It really is.
So, figure we might take a portion of the time to let people know, because we did mention that we're in a band called 1,000 Ghosts. I am the vocalist. Bradley's the drummer. Brad.
Yeah.
And Aaron is
your adoring girlfriend.
My adoring groupie.
Heaven help me.
We're a local band straight out of Smyrna, Tennessee. We do some pretty cool stuff, if I must say so myself. Well, we get good crowd response and everything, and we're working on our first full-length album at this moment in time. We have some teaser samples up on SoundCloud and Bandcamp, and more will be coming soon, so pay attention to that. We'll probably be doing some bump time for ourselves later on to make sure that we get some airplay, of course. possibly also interviews with ourselves, but we are also looking for you guys out there so we can do interviews with you guys. So then you can talk about your music with your fans and they can get a chance to get a better understanding of who you are and the music that you make. Right, Brad?
That is correct. Sorry, I was trying to do a little bit of research in there.
Totally.
But I don't know about you. I ran out of things to talk about for this episode. Keep in mind, people, this is our first episode, so I do apologize if it is not the best, but it is a work in progress, as anything else is. If you haven't already, you should see a button at the bottom of this video called subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to us. We will only get better as things progress. Andrew, do you have anything else to add?
Tommy has his dick in his box, like
Well,
his amp.
That he does. What a fucking punk kid he is.
Yep. More than likely, we're probably just gonna play you guys out with one more song for the night. Over and out kind of ordeal. What we planning on doing is a couple podcasts during the weekend. We'll also record some stuff and post it up, so you'll be still getting content even though we're not doing continual podcasts. And we hope to, in the future, get ourselves a streaming radio station so we can continuously play your guys' music even if we're not doing live podcasts.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Exactly. So that way you guys are continuously getting airplay, continuously. We need to get your music out there because the music scene needs to be revived. It's in the hands of the wrong people who think that they're rock stars when they're really not, and they're just big, giant, egotistical bastards. And I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to mention names because he'll probably be a little whiny bitch and tell me that I don't deserve this podcast and it belongs to somebody else.
I do have one more thing to add on that.
Okay.
If you're a local band and you have the music, go ahead and send us an email with your music. Our email address is PRIRadiopodcasts@gmail.com. That way we can go ahead and play your music during commercials and things like that, and we will make those introductions as we get that music. Thank you.
And we're not looking for any specific type of music. If you're in a band and you play an instrument or you're just a lone solo musician, we want you. No offense to rap and pop and all that other stuff, but I'm sorry you don't play in a band. You don't play an instrument. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the underground music, the stuff that people don't think is popular when it really should be, because a lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into your guys' music, and you need to be appreciated.
Indeed.
So future Friday nights, what we're going to do when we get it set up, when we get permission from more artists to play their music, because you know all that legal blase bullshit where we could find a lot of money. Friday nights, we're going to do Friday night metal in your face. All night long, just blazing metal in your face with some reviews, possibly some interviews if we can set it up with some of you guys or you musicians out there. In future shows, we'll also set it up to where we can start taking phone calls and let you guys request the local music that you want to hear. And if there's a band out there that you know of and you're not even a musician or in a band, but you know of a band that needs some airplay, go ahead and tell them about us or send us a link to their stuff so we can get in contact with them and get them played.
And we will totally have their babies.
Yes. But yeah, we're really hoping this takes off and does something really awesome. PRI Radio Podcast, promoting, reviewing, and interviews all the time that we can do it, which is not all the time. Some of the time.
Good lead out there, bro.
I know, right?
Good job.
Anything else, Brad?
I think we pretty much covered it.
Aaron?
You sexy beasts have a great night.
All right. This is Andrew for PRI Radio Podcast signing out with Brad and Aaron, and we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, which to add on to that, Saturday nights, Brad and I have been talking about doing some interesting things, touches off the topic of music a little bit and does more of a radio talk show type of thing into the late night so we can really get a chance to start talking with the viewers and seeing and hearing their ideas about music or whatever it is that we decide to talk about on that night. I mean, hell, aliens and conspiracy theory seems to be a big topic at 12 in the morning. So, I mean, what are you going to do?
Jesus Christ.
So, again, this is PRI Radio Podcast, promoting, reviewing, and interviews. Check you guys
On the flippity flop.
Flippity flop. Now to play a song really quick. Wrong song.
Good job.
Way to go.
I know. I'm
We're
trying.
going to get fined so hard.
Well, that was 1,000 Ghost music. I'm trying to figure out
It was a joke.
a different metal band to play. Let's see.
I know you're all about that litigation.
And for the bloopers.
Yes. What should we play, Brad? What should be our sign out song?
Well, do you have anything from Neptune the Mystic?
I do. I pulled up some of their stuff online. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
I don't know. Let's go 3.
3 is called Love and Pain by Neptune the Mystic. And again, this is Andrew and Brad and Aaron signing off for PRI Radio Podcast, promoting, reviewing, and interviews of all the great underground music. Have a great night, folks.
Bye.
Good night. Good night.
You promise to love, promise to love, you promise to love, promise to love, but I guess promises are meant to be broken. So take a little love, take a little pain, take a little love, take a little pain. Take a little love, take a little pain, take a little love, take a little pain, take a little love, take a little pain, take a little love, take a little pain. But I guess it was meant to hurt. It's a promise for blinded fools. It's a promise for mortal souls. Moral lovers, they don't know how to live without themselves. Promise to love, promise to love, promise to love. I guess it was meant to be broken. So take a little love, take a little pain, take a little love, take a little pain, take a little love, take a little pain, take a little love, take a little pain.